So it's a late one tonight, and I'm not gonna lie. Iowa had a good win again. They are undefeated as of right now in Big 10 play. They go through the gauntlet of all the ranked teams very soon, and I'm not gonna lie. Addie Deal. It's about time. It is about time. The expectations were for her. Well, she was the top recruit they've had since Caitlin Clark. Expectations were so high for Addie Deal. They were so damn high. Like, she was expected to be, again, Caitlin Clark-esque almost. Not Caitlin Clark. No one's going to be Caitlin Clark. But she was expected to be elite. Genuinely elite. However, didn't happen. Did not happen to start the year. On the year, had been averaging 5 points per game. But today, 18 points in 20 minutes. That's what you need. I just realized she's averaging 7 points a game is not bad at home. It's really not. But coming off a game where she played 6 minutes against Indiana, if she doesn't step up today, Iowa might not have won. They played Oregon, who are okay. Like, Oregon are 14-5. I don't know how they've been getting on in Big 10 play. They beat USC, who I don't rate very highly at all. Is that Nebraska? That's not Nebraska, is it? They almost beat Michigan. Shit, they're not bad. Is NU Northwestern? Gray Sullivan is hooping, to be fair, though. And Northwestern actually kind of gave Iowa a bit of a scare. But at the end of the day, it is one of those situations where this was a game that Ava Hayden struggled a little bit in. And Stuckey was good, but it was Addie Deal. 7 of 9 from the field, 4 of 4 from 3. In a game where it was all needed. Stuckey on triple-double watch, to be fair. 8 rebounds, 8 assists. And I still think Stuckey projects to be a pro. I still believe. A lot of people are anti-Hannah Stuckey. I think she makes a roster next year. That's my theory on Stuckey, is she makes a roster. I don't know how great she's going to be. Like, I'm seeing people mock Grace VanSlooten to the Fever. She's better than Grace VanSlooten. She projects to be a better pro than Grace VanSlooten. Like, it is what it is. But honestly, this was the performance that we have been waiting for the entire year. We've been waiting for it for the year. Like, Chit-Chat hitting a 3 there. And that's the thing when it comes down to it, is like Addie Deal was projected to be this offensive star. And she wasn't. She wasn't. Big 3 right there. Stuckey run the floor. But Addie Deal absolutely just came out and hit a massive... Like, these are not easy threes, by the way. They're up 6 points. It's lighting up in the second quarter. And she's pulling up from a meter behind the 3-point line, off the dribble, with a contest. Like, there is a skill... Like, you have to be a skilled player to do that. Like, genuinely. If you're not... There is a level that Addie Deal has in terms of shot making that no other player in Iowa has. And it's just about whether or not Addie Deal is going to be able to figure it out. 4 of 4 from 3 today. They were killing them through 3 quarters. And, like, again, hitting massive shots. That one for an 18-point lead right there. Like, Iowa ended up winning that game only by 8 points. They let Oregon back into it a bit. But Addie Deal with 18. And that's what you want. Like, that's all. Like, that is what Iowa need. That's the one thing they don't have, is that 20-point threat really on the wing. I like Chit-Chat. But, like, she is a guard. She's a lead guard. Feuerbach, McCabe, Stramlow, in my opinion, are not going to give you 20. It's very rare. Maybe on occasion. But, like, Deal has that ability. Not to give you 20 every single game. But she has that ability to give you... She's somebody you can look at and think... You look at ability-wise, and you think any given game she should be able to give you 15 to 20. Not she will, but she should be able to. Whereas, it's like a freak if any of the others do. Idea has that offensive ability. And you've seen it in flashes. There's just been a lot of bad. There's been a lot of bad with a little bit of good this year for her. But this was a game where if she doesn't play like this, they might win. Like, If she doesn't play like this, they may not have won the game. In fairness to Feuerbach since she's come back has been fantastic. And Iowa because the standard of college basketball is so bad, Iowa might be able to fuck about and make a run. Like, if you look at the standard of college basketball, last year's UConn team destroys this year's UConn team. So, obviously strong and AZ got a year older, but like, you lose Caitlin Chen and Paige Bueckers, and you gain Blanca, great freshman, and you are by 100 miles the best team in the nation. Like, South Carolina and Texas was one of the worst basketball games I ever watched. It was terrible. Neither of these teams can shoot. They're both terrible. Like, they are legitimate. Like, not saying they're both terrible. They both play terrible basketball. They are great bad basketball teams, if you get me. They're not bad teams, but the basketball they play is awful. Like, Texas were in the bonus for the last 5 minutes of that game and stopped attacking the basket. Neither team even attempts 3-pointers. Like, Texas made 1 3-pointer in an entire game. It's absolutely madness. And they might be the third best team in the nation. They made 1 3-pointer in a game. Like, it's crazy. LSU, if they're firing all cylinders. Michaela Williams might be one of the most underrated players. Iowa State looked like the worst team and one of the worst teams in college with Addie Brown gone. Addie Brown getting injured might put her in lottery talks next year. Like, that is how bad Iowa State have been, that Addie Brown's injury might literally start to put her in lottery talks. Because, I'm sorry, there's going to be, 7 teams in the lottery? I can see Addie Brown going into that top 7. I think Addie Brown's so good. But, like, when it comes to Iowa long term, with Michaela Wilichko coming in, you lose Stuckey. I don't think losing Stuckey is that big a deal, because losing Stuckey allows you to change the way you play. It allows you to go to more hide and chit chat pick and rolls. It allows Addie Deal to create a little bit more on the ball. It brings in a more pick and roll offense. It brings in a more modern basketball offense. It allows, with McCabe gone, with Feuerbach gone, and with Stuckey gone. I mean, Stramlow comes in as a starter. Wilichko assumed is coming in as a starter. Chit Chat stays. Hayden's going to start. And the likelihood is Deal comes in as that starter. And in that 5, Deal and Chit Chat are going to be their primary and secondary ball handlers, more than likely. And you've then got a 4 in Wilichko, who is a bit more of an offensive threat than Hannah Stuckey outside of 5 feet, with Hayden gradually improving her game. I hope Addie Deal has another 2 or 3 games like this, so the temptation to transfer isn't there. Because I do think long term she's going, like, Iowa. If Iowa had got Addison Bjorn, we're talking about Final 4 contenders by the time they're like upperclassmen. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. I'll see you guys.